Hi everyone, I promised you some more anime figure unboxing, and yeah, we're here to unbox another anime figure, and this one is my favourite girl from Ghibli, and it is the Studio Ghibli collection, or Image Model collection, Kiki's delivery service, Kiki. I'm really excited for this Kiki. Now she's very small, and believe me, you'll see how small she is in a size comparison. I think she's even smaller than an Android, and she's actually more like Gashapon figure size. But this is like the only, I can't understand it, Kiki delivery service figure that actually represents Kiki really well. There are others, but they just don't look as good as this little one. And I still can't understand, and I'm going to ramble a little bit here, but why Ghibli haven't made a deal with like a company like Good Smile Company or Alta or Max Factory and Mega House, all of the powerhouses of the figure sort of community, as it were, and the figure world. Ghibli would make a killing if they were to do that. If they were to say, hey, Good Smile Company, make some Totoro figures, make some Kiki, make some Laputa, all of the, let's do a whole collection of all the films. People would lose their shit over that. They really would. But anyway, let's go back into Kiki. And as you can see, box here, it's very, dare I say it, minimalist. It really is. We've got a nice little bit of a picture of the clock tower and the town, like sort of like a dreamy kind of look going on there. In the corner, we've also got like the logo up there, the Studio Ghibli logo, of course. Giant window to show Kiki in there. I'm liking the little background that comes with her as well, so that'd be quite good for some photos. She does come with Gigi, as you can see, hanging on for dear life on the broom. Lily as well, and also a wreath of bread, which is put outside the bakery, which I thought was a nice little addition as well. We've got just underneath the Kiki's delivery service writing, a little bit of kanji going on as well. So far, not a bad box. I mean, obviously, very plain, doesn't really scream Ghibli at me. I would have loved it if they'd done like a blue sky or something like that, a complete blue sky, and maybe like Kiki's face on each side or something like that. But hey, at least we got a figure of Kiki. So let's move on to the side here. As you can see, we've got a picture of Lily and Gigi. We've got the logo again and the Studio Ghibli image collection again, or image model collection. Number 3. I'm going to tilt it a little bit so you guys can have a look at Lily and Gigi there. And as we go to the back, it's pretty much plain. We've just got a little bit of a picture there with Gigi and the wreath as well for 9 years old or above. Well, I'm just about in that bracket. We've also got the Ghibli sticker here. Very important. There are a lot of Ghibli products out there that are not official. So if you are dubious, always look for that sticker of authenticity. All Ghibli products have it, so you know that it is the real deal. It does have up here 1989 is when I don't know, it just says 1989 there. Well, it's all copyright information, obviously. Interesting down here, I was reading, I was like, you don't usually get this on like figures unless it's all in Japanese and you can't understand it, but it says here, base and pole are made of ABS plastic. Kiki, Gigi, Lily and bread wreath are made of PVC free of phthalate. Package window is made of PET. This product was created faithfully to the film. Please be aware of sharp points and edges when handling the item. And it is Cominica. Hopefully I've said that correctly, probably not. But it's just a little bit of interesting information there. I've never seen that before in a figure. As we go to the side, we have a picture of Kiki. And of course, we've still got that continuation of the logo as well. At the top here, just the Kiki delivery logo again, and the same Studio Image Model Collection 3. And at the bottom, some information about the figure. So that's the box. As I say, not something really that stands out as being Kiki delivery service. I don't know, based on it really. I mean, it's just pink, so it doesn't really scream Kiki to me. But I'm loving the little background going on in the background there of the figure. So yeah, or the insert, I should say. So anyway, let's do some unboxing. Well, being Gashapon figure size, she is a very diminutive, but she is very cute, and I'm very much liking what they've done here with her, with like her riding on the broom. We've got Gigi hanging on to the radio as well. The fact that they included Lily and the bread wreath as well, I thought was a nice addition. As I mentioned in the actual looking at the box, she is very cute. Now let's move in for our close-up. This is probably about as close as I can go. In fact, I might just sort of pick her up. I will say obviously about some positives and negatives. Let's go in for a bit of a close-up if I can get the camera to work out there is something in front of it. Here we go. The fun begins. Okay, I think it's got it. Try and steady my hand. There we go. So as you can see, they've captured Kiki's face quite nicely. I don't think it looks like Kiki from the film. I really don't. I mean, looking at her from the actual film and then looking at the figure, I think they've done a good job on her, but they haven't actually captured her from the film. So I think that's just just something really that you'll notice when you get this figure. And I mean, look at little Gigi down here as well. He looks great as well. The radio as well. I'm really liking this figure, despite the fact she's very small and obviously Gashapon size. So positives. Well, loving the fact obviously Gigi was included. Also the painting isn't too bad for the figure size. Actually, not too bad at all. You can see that. There isn't really any blemishes here or anything or runoffs like that I can spot, so I think she is very cute, and they've done a very good job with her in that sense. On the negative side, there are a few seam lines, which is a given. This is very unstable here, and it kind of makes me feel like it could break if not handled correctly. So there is just that little bit to worry about really, but otherwise I would say she's definitely a cute figure. Now she does go for over £20 now, which is quite expensive for the figure that she is, because she is obviously, like I say, Gashapon figure size. So having having a figure for that size for over £20 seems a little bit mickey taking really, but you are paying for the fact that it's Ghibli. And that's not gone well. Let's not move the camera that way. I was trying to move the camera down. That's what I want to do. That's what I was aiming to try and do. And keep her zoomed in so you can see her. Basically, like I say, she is expensive now, and it is purely for the fact that it's Ghibli. That's what it's all about. So anyway, let's have a look at Lily. Let's move Lily in here. Have a little look at her. I think she's very cute. So I'll get my hand in the way. Oh, look at the little face. She's adorable, isn't she? She really is. Absolutely adorable. She's very small though. So very small, as you can see if you put her next to Kiki without me even jogging the camera. I'm doing well on this. Doing very well. As you can see, very little Lily. And of course that wreath as well, which this I think is a nice bonus, as I mentioned. And if I can hold it straight. Come on. That's it. I'm loving the detail on this as well. It's done really nicely. The fact they included Gigi as well on the side here as well. It's a really nicely done wreath of the bread as well that goes outside the bakery. I thought it was a lovely addition. And yeah, if you are a Kiki fan, then I think you are going to love her. But she is expensive, and that is the major downside. So here goes my camera. It's doing things on its own now for some reason. I don't know why. It shouldn't be, but it is. It's as worse as the just make sure that's on that side. Yeah, it's as worse as the turntable when it decides to do its own thing. What I will mention before we go into the size comparison, so my verdict's now going to go across the screen, is this background that's included. Really nice painted background. So what I'm going to do is just push Kiki over into the middle here a minute, and just show you guys this while the verdict is going across the screen. Look at that, really beautifully painted background of the actual clock tower in the town as well. I'm loving that they included this. It's going to make a very nice, some very nice photos, which you'll be seeing at the end of the video. So that is it. Size comparison coming up. Let's just bring her back in close while that size comparison is going to pop up about now. And I just got to say a quick hello to Cara Jeffroy, who I promised that I would say a shout out to her in the Kiki's Delivery Service video unboxing, because she did get the guess the figure right on Facebook, which I would like to start doing that again. Actually, I might start doing that again because that was good fun. No one got the last one. They were all quite confused, and the answer to that one was the Inami Nendroid, which I'll put a link in that picture. But it was the Inami Nendroid from Working. So hopefully I will start doing that again. But this has been fun. I've enjoyed this, and it's really nice to have a nice figure of Kiki. And so she's very small, but she's very, very cute, and definitely a worthy addition to the collection. So I will leave it at that, and I just want to say a big thank you to Moonbowmusicmovie, I think they're called, who have kindly let me use their music in this video. So here comes some pictures, and I will see you soon in another anime figure unboxing video. Sayonara!